Hello everyone, we are here again with a new tutorial. We're now going to do some Linux commands on our WSL. First, let's start up WSL. Voila. See previous video which I showed you how to install it on your Windows PowerShell. Okay, root. Super secret password. Did I use this password or the other one? Oh, too many passwords, I don't recommend that. So we have some basic configs I want to show you guys. First let's set this here and this here, yep. So let's go to root, that's how we do it. If config, basically this is to show you the settings of your internet adapters. Basically use this to connect with your internet, to connect with various websites as well. There's also a shorter command, IPA. Well, shorter. It shows less information about specific internet adapters, but not all of them. It shows more of them, like Wi-Fi 1, Wi-Fi 2. And as lookup, there's also a command you can use in command prompt and in PowerShell standard. For instance, the website google.com. It shows the name of the server, it shows the IP address. Another website is www.microsoft.com. Voila. The name of the service, where it's hosted, the IP addresses, and etc. etc. Apt-get upgrade or update. Basically, this is to get updates and upgrades for your software running on your computer. Damn, some errors there, but wait, if you do this, normally this should give the necessary rights to update all these files. Well, if not, then not. Good. Upgrade. Okay, there we go. Apt auto remove is a sort of program you can activate to remove software you no longer need. In my case, nothing. It's not so old, my machine as well. If your machine is 4 months, years old, it can happen that you have much more software that you don't no longer need in your system. ls, so the list, it gives back a list of files. In this case you have on your machine, on your disk, on your hard disk. ls or you can basically give various extra commands, and this gives a list of everything in your PC, everything in your machine. And you see it goes very long. Control C to block, to stop it, the process. Clear to start with a new fresh page. Okay, LSA gives also a shorter version of the list. All, it gives more in a vertical sense of way. It shows also the XR, X, this shows you the rights of the right to read, the right to execute, the right to write, etc. And it gives also the ports, the dates, the names, etc. CDF shown you. This can, for instance, if you want to go to home, CD home with a tab, and then you can select another file, for instance, and voila, we are in the file of Volgamir in home. Let's do CD can do this to go up. Command not found. Damn. CD this. Command not found. Damn. Oh wait. Yeah, that was it. My fault. You see, it's very case sensitive. As you see. Wait, this was to go to root. Yes. The back slash / is to go to root. Okay, let's make a file in our home directory in Valkamir. Okay, mkdir. We name it test ls. Voila, we made a test file. Let's remove it. The entire map of tests. And voila, test is gone. Clear. Okay, copy. We can copy a file to another file. Know what? Let's go back. mkdir test. Okay. cp test to test 6666. Oh wait, my fault. Oh wait, cpr to copy the entire file and not just some executable files like an exe file. So the first 10 commands you can use in Linux, in WSL, in PowerShell. You can also use some of these commands in Windows as well. Okay, pwd. Okay, it shows you the folders you're in. Cat, file name. What does this do? Basically, it's also designed to create a file. Hopefully it doesn't crash. What? Next command. mv old name. mv old name.txt, new name.txt. I think we need to make it. Know what do we have? Okay. mv test, new test. Of course, a space. Yep. Test, and voila, we made new test. That's how you rename a folder. Okay, add md, remove empty directories. md test 666. That's how you can do it. Or you can do it like this. That's also how you can do it. You see, there are multiple paths to Rome, as they say here. Touch, test 5. There's also a way to make a file really quick. Locate E. No pencils. Know what? Okay, locate E. There. It should be used to locate something very specific. Maybe if we give a name of a file, we can find it. Damn, it didn't show anything. Okay, wait, that's cd home, file. Damn. Okay, next, find. Find file. Okay. Oh, should file or directory. Ah, wait. Okay. So you see, with the tab tools, you can work. It's especially important to forward slash after your directory. Otherwise, you see, you get an error, basically an error. Okay, grep. Go back to our own folder. Clear and grep text.txt. Should give us something. Damn. Basically, according to the theory, it should be made easier. The purpose should be that you can easily find a text file, for instance. In this case, you know what? Let's try it again. Grab text tape. No. Maybe another file. Test 5. Oh wait, our no, let's try again. Oh, Velgamir. Yeah, it's all part of troubleshooting. Now no text.txt. That's so we can easily make a file really quick. Voila, save. Okay. No, wait. Go back. Okay. For instance, this word. Then grab word, text appendix it. Voila, and then we can get this word back from this file. That's how we do it. Okay, you can do much more with this, but this is the basics. Okay, the sudo command. Sudo is like CPU sudo, or in this case we're working as root, so basically we don't no longer have to set this for every command. But if you're running as a common user, you have to do this for every command. Sudo, for instance, apt-get update. Voila, it will start updating. Yay! Clear. Okay, the next line of commands, df. Okay, this goes back to file systems. Used available, used mounted on 1K blocks. Yeah, there are several ways to store blocks of data together in one cluster. There are multiple clusters, and it's all basically this part of a system of your Linux machine to order to systemize all your data in a system that's logical based. That's not chaos. Avoid chaos at all costs. Use 36%. Nice, nice, nice. DF. This sign, I don't know what this. M. So basically some more shorter version, as you can see. It's also one way to do it. Okay, du 8 dot. Okay, duh. Yeah, there are a lot of commands. Some of them are even new for me. I have like more basic knowledge of Linux. Then hat n5 Okay, so this gives back all the words, I understand, or part of the words, like the hats. You know what? Let's quickly go into it. Words, la la, blah blah. Voila. Hat file. Okay, this gives back the whole text. And if we change this to true, for instance, we get the same result. Okay. So basically this gives the number of lines back. We wrote 2 lines of words. And this is, in the last case, 1 line of words. Word. In Dutch, of course. No, what? Let's do this with tail. And txt. Invalid number of lines. Wait. It gives the same result, but in the opposite direction it will calculate this time. Okay, different. Text. Give the numbers. No search for directory. Okay. What? Let's go to the next. Tar. Let's just delete options. Okay. Clear. Let's go on. Tar this file. Damn, I should have shown more files. Okay, can I txt? Okay, let's go back. Let's go into our man page or help page. It's even better. So this is all the commands we can use with tar. Tar and tar c to zip and unzip and zips. It's basically to zip and unzip like in Windows, but there are a lot of options you can use as well. It's also possible to use this in command prompt and PowerShell in Windows, if you know what you're doing. Okay, xf. Let's do that. Star xf. This is not like a dark archive. Okay. Can we zip this file? Zip command. The apt-get zip. Basically, this start is what it can do. I don't have a zip file with me at this moment. Wait, extract, create archive with CF. Okay then. There we go. The CF. Wait, was the sign before it? No. Oh, wait, what we also can use is the man file. Oh wait, that's no longer a case. Okay then. Usage. Exclude. These are all the options you can use. Override, unlock. Now what? Let's go back to next. Schmot. That's basically to decide the rights we can put on a file. For instance, schmot. That was 7 for instance. Then we give extra rights to this, or we can use. Remember, we could use extra rights on this. Wait, that was not schmot. How's that? No. Just let me think. What? Let's get help. No. Schmot option. Okay, then schmot or recursive. Just silent pose. Basically, with schmot you can decide the rights on the file. 777 is all the rights you can give on it. Be careful with what rights you give exactly. You don't want evil people to access your files, of course. Okay, shown. Shown, for instance, this. Missing operand after txt. Okay then. I think we need an execute file for it. Jobs. That does do nothing. Kill. This is basically a command we can use to kill a task, like in Windows you have this task manager. And then you have all these programs running on the background, as you see, Opera, OBS. Basically the same in Linux. Only the list to the command to show you all the programs running. I forgot. Damn. But basically this way you can kill them. Or maybe if we can just... Oh, bash just okay. Clear. CMD man, according to this command, but that does not work. CMD help. Happy force link. Happy tunnel nets. See a lot of commands you can use with this for all kinds of things like root. Basically the root to a website, the root to your second computer, root to your smartphone. Basically all the root it can take to, for instance, root Microsoft. Basically my own IP address. Come on. W showdown save list flush. Root list, that should give us a list of all the roots we have. These are all the roots I have now on my machine. Very useful if you want to troubleshoot your network. So it's the same logic as well in Windows as well. But basically, that's a short view of what you can do with it. Deck. Damn, I've skipped a lot of them. That's not not a thing we want to do as a section header. So basically with deck we send a message to that server. We get all this root service as response back, 13 answers, 1 query. Oh, interesting. So many options. Damn. Trace roots. Okay, apparently not all commands from Ubuntu are available as well in Kali. That's nice to know. Can we do google.com? Maybe? No? Damn. Trace path. Does that work? Damn. Ping google.com. That's the most basic command there is. We are pinging to the servers. These are the results. We can connect. Netstat. Activated connection. Proto root for another root. So connection is active. Awesome. Cannot open. Protocol not supported. Okay, we have to figure that out. Deck I've shown, root I've shown. Okay, the next 10 commands. Host. All the information of our host. Set me in debugging flag. List all hosts in a domain. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that did not do what I wanted to do. Is equal C compass. Yeah. Host names. Okay, damn. Orp. That's also a fun command. Orp. Orp A. Come on. It does access the command prompts. I'll show you to there. So basically you have like this. Then you have all the surrounding IP addresses in your network of your company at your work, or the network of your school, or the network of your home. Or no, wrong command. As a static entity space or table. Awesome. Wait, can we show it in this as well? Host, for instance. No, does not recognize it. With the trace root. Damn. Trace path. That's that. That's also a command that should be able in here as well. Active connections. Okay, it seems a crash. Oh wait, this is my active connection at the moment. Foreign IP address. Okay, that shouldn't be the case. But as you can see, we have internet connection. Okay, next. evconfig. Okay, that's not available in this as well. Host name. So that's the name of the computer you're using. A laptop, device, curl. That should give us the manual. Basically the help list. A lot of things you can do with it. In the man help you can find every detail you can ever use for all these software. Can we stop this? Okay. TFTP even, damn. Basically curl, it was I think used to work with DNS servers to get certain information. I'll show you that later. DNS. Now let's do wget. That was basically to get from a server, from an URL, like a download. For instance, if you want to download software, for instance, Minecraft server, we get then the link of that server, and then it will. No, but can we do this here? Wait, something else. Notepad, for instance, Notepad plus plus. Download. It should have a download link. Good. Okay. Can we get this? Link address. Yep. We get. Oh, come on. And voila, we are downloading the NBB installer from this website. Awesome, and that's how you do it. Where did it store it? Okay, NBB. It's an exe file which is not built for Linux. It's ext for Linux, I think the executable for installing software. Okay, mtr. Not available. Who is? So basically that is to show who I am, in which object, in which container I am. To organize users on machines on servers, you put in certain groups of users with various rights you have to use files, to use accessible, to access commands, you name it. I'll show you that later in the next videos. For now, it's all the basic commands you can use to gain information. Very useful if you want to troubleshoot in your home network or computers at work. Is this? No, not available either. Clear. ftop. Not available. TCP dumb. Fup. No device specified. Basically, you can specify the name of your device, of your NIC, network interface controller, to shut it down or to enable it. Basically, this is the fastest way to block your internet access if you want, or you can just mess up the network settings if you want. That's also an option. But this is if up, if down, very easy. And then the name of your network interface. @null is basically the most common name used for Ethernet connection. I have Wi-Fi here, so it's well basically something else. Should be something else. Anyway, show, and then it gives back all the network information. The name of the interface, for instance, Wi-Fi 0. Then gives only the information back from that interface, as you can see. With this interface you can shut down by if down or if up to enable it again. And that will be it, the short introduction to a lot of commands you can use in Linux. This is Kali. This is a bit of another distribution of Linux. These are mostly commands from Ubuntu. They use a lot of commands, similar commands, but they have their own commands as well. Basically, there are other people developing the whole system behind this Kali Linux. It's an advantage, a disadvantage, depends how you look at it. There are a lot of distributions available for Linux with various targets in mind, goals in mind. You've also CentOS, Fedora, you name it, with a lot of information. I'm not gonna join the fights, which one is best. Kali is mostly designed for penetration testing, hackers, ethical hacking and that kind of stuff, but that will be for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot of this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.